There you go. Okay. Um, I am. All right. So there, got a few people watching. Click on this thing over here. Let me click on this over here. That there. That there. Close that. And ready. Buttons. Okay. And 12th new season. Oh, it's starting early, or earlier than. All right. Well. Oh, Tuesday. Have this new season for a week, and then and Fashnak later. Right there. Because I'm a wanderer. I'm right. Steve. I think I heard a ping. Hard to say the stream was going. Steve. Day. Quicker. Kind of quicker than definitely thinking. But we got for lunchbox. Peanut torch. Uh, super sledge. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's oh, put tackle. Got the ball up first. Nice. No more having to deal with junk and ammo. But be a loot monster everywhere. Always amazing. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Why is my headset beeping all weird? What? Oh, that being weird. Beeping every 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. About to launch a third nuke on the server. Doing. Ooh, I should go and look at the first. I can do it now. Got going. Watching. 3 people click like. Make sure you guys click like. That really helps out these going to people. Fine. To say if you're enjoying it, click like. If you're not, you click dislike. YouTube know people are actually actively participating, not bots. They'll show it to more people. Yeah, we need to cook Twitch so we can get a chat box open. We can type stuff. Help out chat there. That big. Set up looking. Okay, I'm gonna grab some food and we'll come back. Set up the power. Logged on. There's all right. Great. Arizona. Welcome to the Sunday new player. I had deleted one of my characters every Sunday, and it's supposed to be only Sundays, but last Saturday we kind of messed around on this guy, doing encrypteds on him. I flubbed the rules a little bit here and there. Ended on doing no helping this guy. But then I said screw it. I had a set of just 1-star civil engineer unyielding pieces, so I gave him some armor, kind of flubbing back and forth. Dude, you got a nuke going? Good stuff. Apps here. All right. left off. Oh, it looks like I think I was a good boy and cleaned out the bags. I'm just go. Break. Order. Up. Done. Working on my camp right now. Right on. Don't be jealous of my very sexy camp building skills here. I put some hard work in the less than 3 minutes it took. What we call a function only base. And I Alright, let's alright. For fired. We'll do that before we get going. Light's amazing. I don't even have the in here. Pump Face Jim, what's going on? In the major douche. Goofer. Fucking rolling on Twitch and the YouTube. If anyone is interested in, especially if you're going to be on the server with me and we're going to be doing stuff, the Twitch has like a 1 second delay as opposed to the YouTube, anywhere from 10 to 30 second delay. Also, Arizona or anyone new can join or add Mr. Morp and tag along if we're doing stuff. Oh, sorry, not Mr. Morp. I'm on Morpsend. MORPSEND. The shooter. Hello, fellow wasteland. Commander. What's Trust the shooter doing? Location must be cleared before breach can occur. The 8 second delay? 8 second? Yeah, I set it to the low latency. Help there. Hopefully the video quality doesn't get shot. If the video quality is really not that bad, one of these days I want to try the ultra low. And what's that, tech stuff? There you go, one right. Okay. E. Getting light. 3 little spots up here and some other ones. Good, just out here grinding these treasury notes. Yeah. I believe probably at some point we're going to be farming some encrypteds. Here. Encrypted, it is 8 legendary cores, 4 treasury notes, and an improved repair kit. Hey, we do it and get that every 5 minutes or so. Steve, I have enough to do. Yeah, we'll end up doing about 27 more of those during this stream. So, a fair amount. Fair amount of stuff will be going on. Be doing the tadpole possum. Oh, I think I copy pasted the tags for the during the stream. Does it still say tadpole and stuff?
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Actually finished off it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago I think got the big backpack, and then the next week, the 14-hour stream, I farmed the high capacity backpack mod. So we got that all rock and rolling here. And if there are any other challenges in particular you're looking for, going for fun, sure. figure them out together. Down for a good time. Plant some. Here. Gosh. Well, thank you for the raid. Party of 4. Elkridge? 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 Definitely welcome, welcome. That going? We got that going. That around. Got rid of that big red bar thing. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mark. Over there. Itch. Or Light Suit 1 because we are crit machine. Alright. Head in a bed. Do encrypted challenge for Possum, I think. Well, thank you for becoming a member. Rock and roll. Welcome, Robert. I've been working on. Actually, I've been moving over a lot of my older videos. I had a whole handful of videos that people haven't clicked on in like a long time. I'm doing little compilations of them. Had a couple of them up over the last couple of days, and I'm moving all of those videos over to the members only section. And I would do a little bit of cleaning up on the main page so that the playlist doesn't have like 180 things that people aren't clicking. Slowly be a little bit more stuff in there for the members and stuff. Okay. All right. Thank you for the follow there, Arizona. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube and vice versa. If you're interested in checking out either. All right, my little sub goal for stream is since the scoreboard thing is gonna be ending here real soon, or since I've already got everything I needed on my main for the scoreboard, I am gonna utilize all of the extra coins to use the perk coins for this guy. Seemed like kind of the best route to take. Actually, probably do that right now. All right. Yes. Out my pretty quickly. One thing with Fallout 76, you actually get pretty OP very quickly. Since level 50 is the max, level like 500 something's the max for all the perk slots, unless you start making different choices. Yeah, this guy's gonna be pretty buff here, pretty quick. Us. Point now. Not be bashing. Archer. Sniper. Tank killer is non-existent. Here we go. One more thing of tank killer. Okay. Get one more point here. Actually, we can get 2 more. 40 more. This. Get rid of this. That. Whole new. Oh, wait. Guys. Now. Get rid of. Anyway, let's, definitely do not have a look of courage on here. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat our food though. Important. Knock out with our. There we go. At a range, nice. Beep, 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 boop. Very explosive, this one. Alrighty. Easy peasy Earl to start off our day. He's a couple levels out of here. Take it more. No, thank you. Alright. You're on PC. Yes, I'm PC. Better take my lenses out, put glasses on, eyes tired. Yep, yep. Glad you were able to support your great content. Can't wait for Wednesday. What's Wednesday? Tuesdays when the all big updates and patches are Tuesdays. 12th of Wednesday? It's a weird day to patch or an update. First time they would do it on a non-Tuesday, though. Am I excited for the 12th? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Much for there being a mutated week. But you never know. You definitely never know. Let's get into power armor. Feeling when we get outside. Oh, where Marco launched it. Yeah, the fast travel's right there, so we definitely all saw those are on cooldown. Yeah, I saw that. Happens on Wednesday according to announcement. Yeah, that's weird. I'm assuming then he mutated on Tuesday. They might just throw it in for one day and then they'll do a weekly reset and then another weekly reset the next day, or reset. Oh, we'll rock and roll. All right. By the way, would a railway with a quad VAT hit be a god roll? It would not be a god roll. A god roll means that no other star would make the weapon better, and that hit chance is not a god roll. 50% chance to hit, having 50% crit or faster fire rate or explosive will always be better than a 50% hit on any weapon, so no. And crit fail, there's like niche things, like full health people, can really like it and get benefit out of it, but for a VATS only weapon, or VATS, if you're smart, VATS only weapon, be 25% reduction cost in AP would be better, or a reload, or a durability. Because not everybody would benefit from crit fail, but everybody could benefit from the other ones. So, is it a good gun? Yeah, for sure. God roll, no. Marco, not on a new server. Yeah. All silos are uncooled. Alright, let's see what we are going to do. Get a smart. I just ported to safe and sound before getting my reward. Well, here you go. That would definitely be something ironical. Say for some smartness. This big quest, right? All right. Okay. Click, click. Okay. All right. So let's go daily. Pork, top pork, food. I want it. Kind of cool. Crop. All right. Still a human. All right. That's from daily. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nice. Any quad railway, even like if it's a pure 1-star, quad railway is a nice gun. No quad railway is ever script ever.
What the heck? It broke again? Oh, and it's attracting critters! Please help protect the generator while Krabs has to get those repeller doohickeys working again.
Or a repaint plan from in there. What are we rocking on this guy? We have 25, 25. Oh, we did have a Tesla. Oh, should have used that in the that Thingy Bob.
What the heck?
It's the dudes.
Turned up too high.
I think last time I was up here, they patched it. Oh no, it still works. Last time I was trying to go up here, it seemed like they patched it, so anytime that thing made noise, it would kick you off here. All right. All stuff well rested. So we're gonna use our little lunchy boxy with that. We have a full set of 4, so let's wait for an actual something. Get fully buffed up in another event, we can save it. Daily op. Oh, I don't think I've done daily op on account like at all. We're getting a whole bunch of new daily op rewards next season. Oh.
Clyde, no pressure, but we're all counting on you.
Card. Get. Define. Ends. Created by. Wait, why I was falling off? There's in a noob.
Clyde, hurry. Not sure how long we can hold them off.
Doop, 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 doop.
Clyde, this is definitely getting worse, all right.
Dude needs to get a railway spoon. At Alright.
Heck? You got the juice turned too high, Clyde. Those speakers packed a punch. At least our noggins are.
Okay.
It hurt a little. Anyways, hope the reward is enough. You really saved our behinds.
Sure.
Be sure to come on back once we clean things up.
How are we doing? How are we? Whatever. Oh, anyway. Okie dokie. Well, how is everyone doing today? Everyone hopefully had a really good week and stuff, and everyone's excited for the next season. See how many game-breaking bugs are introduced and which ones are fixed. They fixed the they said they fixed the Union power armor finally, so that's a big one that they fixed. So in the ratio things normally happen, I'm assuming that they fixed one huge thing, so the 6 huge bugs that are gonna now develop. Like to break one thing, or they like to fix one thing by breaking 6 others. We'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I really like the story aspect sides and the quests. So I know we only get to do it once. Forward to that. Somebody was saying that the amount of content's basically as much as the Brotherhood of Steel, the Steel Dawn stuff was, which I also thought was kind of underwhelming when I originally did the Steel Dawn. Like it felt like it didn't end. It just got to a point where I was really getting interested in what was going to happen next, and then it's like, all right, well, oh, that was the last quest. Oh. Alright. Alright, what we're doing. More humans. To kill more. While we're here, let's go see if we can get a rare baseball bat. Rare baseball bats, pink, yellow, indigo. There are 2 vendors that have best shot of having them. Here in the Raider vendor at the mall. Sell weapons. They sell 6 of them. chances of getting one of them rare are better by volume. Also, lunchbox chances we get one. You sell Enclave mods, but it's the Savage Divide, so if there was a baseball mod, it would only be one of like the scopes. No one really. They have no value. But yeah, like you see, they when they sell weapons, they sell 2 sets of 6. So if there was baseball bats, you'd have 6 shots of one of them being rare. What's up, Steven? Hey, Mr. Mark. Glad I caught stream. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Yeah, thanks for great content. Thanks for watching. Curious if you would mind talking about melee weapons, best legendary effects. Well, I don't know jack diddly squat about melee, so can't really help you there. But primarily, at least for value's sake and stuff, the strength, or sorry, the swing speed and strength are kind of the big jam for value. And vampire swing speed strength to or like bloodied swing speed strength, like the maximum amount of actual damage increase you can get, and vampire swing speed strength is kind of like survivability. Power attack, excuse me, power attack. I don't think people actually utilize other than auto melee, but for like chainsaws, auto axes, drills, Mr. Handy blades, god rolls would be the 40 power attack and 1 strength, or the 40 power attack and 40 damage reduction while power attacking. So like a vampire 40/40 is like the best survivability, and a vampire or a bloodied 40 strength is the most damage you can get. There are use cases, people that use the VAT-based legendary perk cards, like oh, I forget what. Not Far-Flung Heroes. For 2 VATS perks that do like AoE damage if you use melee in VATS, which, so you know, 25 AP cost. Some weapons can be really good for that, crit, that kind of thing. But I am definitely not at all an aficionado on melee. I don't know jack squat about it really. I've never actually used it not in Fallout 76 at least. What I just know is from price check channels and stuff like that. I do know my bloodied swing speed strength gauntlet that I got on my main is freaking amazing. Like without even a build, just like my bloody commando, I'm just running around one-shotting dudes. See. Yeah, I'm a new player switching from commando to bloody melee build, unarmed, two-handed. Yeah, I don't really see many people using the two-handed weapons. But with melee, I mean, the faster you can swing, the better. You know, something that you can whap, but it's doing like 10 more damage. That's jack squat. If it's doing 25% less damage, but it's like whack, 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 whack. Definitely gonna be better. But definitely not the person to ask though. Alright, how toxic here? And more dudes we need to kill. Let's clear that over. How is Larry doing this wonderful day? It's a long wait for upgrading those legendary perk cards. Yeah, it's I don't quote me, I don't know the exact number, but right around like 540-ish, kind of in that range. If you don't dilly-dally and go straight for scrapping the extra legendary perk cards, somewhere in there, the math person would feel better. That you need to get the 4-star for all of your Enigma Bobs. It's 150, 100, 150, 150, 300, 450 per 150 per. Get 2 perk things per scrapping. But of course, just like I did with in the scoreboard reward, you can definitely do it quicker. Get perk things that way, or get other perk thingies from challenges and stuff. Other ones, or is it just the ones you get for every 5 levels? Legendary, you like get a one-time shot of 50. Five. Anywho's. Knock out our dailies. I need one more dude. Alright. Oh, well, we're gonna do a sensational game. Done that the whole time. Claim a workshop. Let's go claim a workshop. Over here. Default one that I go to. Look. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I definitely need to learn more about. There's a whole bunch. That's kind of the cool thing about playing the game. Is there's so many different ways that you can play it. So, like really tunnel vision onto one thing. There's still like a whole bunch of avenues of the game that I can learn. I don't know jack squat about melee or power armor builds or all kind of stuff. Bad noob there for a long time, and then one time I went and looked up, copied some build from some website years ago. Bloody build, and I just kind of been fine tuning that. I'm kind of okay with one thing about it. I have a really good time, and that's what matters. Ooh. Looking for? There we go. Daily done. About to be a new card at my base. Oh. Right. Base. Saint Marco. Beep, beep, beep. This month also becoming a Fallout 76 in a place with Quest. Into this month, like another one other than the one coming in a couple days. Season. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure you go through all your points and stuff. To turn in all your use all your points and all your stuffs and your score boosters and all that. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that right now because those are all going away. Oh no, I don't have any. you very much. But yeah, use all your core boosters, all that stuff, because it will not transfer over to over it's gone. Definitely. I tracked myself there. Make sure that you do use all of your points and stuff. Go in here. Are like looks like you're setting people up for a trap base. Okay. Crit. You can tell that from like I'll take all 2-star. And, also unit 2-shot explosive. A 2-shot explosive. All these assault rifle on my tender for like 6 months for 5,000 caps, like years ago. Good roll. Don't want to buy it. Vanguard Perception Weapon Light. Dude, raise that price. Is 2-star G roll. But okay. Okay, what do we got here? Melt down. Melt. Constructive criticism. Or being just proving myself wrong constantly, because obviously they're not selling if they're on your vendor. At Gentex, every time I go to Gentex base, I'm like, dude, it's worth like 400,000 caps. Why do you have it up there for 1,000? Like, well, it's been in there for like a month. No one buys it.
What are you doing out there in the dark? Come sit by the fire. Tonight we're doing one of my very favorite Pioneer Scout pastimes, campfire tales. This on? Oh, good. I'm sure glad the speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a frightful tale? Remember, these tales are interactive, so put on your brave
Gotta
face
bend
and
it.
act out the story when prompted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark. Seems the holotape has some errors. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hello?
Extra back. Use them
This
all.
story is about me. A pioneer scout. I wake up one night
At 3.
in a cabin, and I see that I'm alone.
Bam, 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 bam.
Everyone's beds are empty. My
Banner.
heart is
Good work.
pounding, but I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up, but the shadows are reaching for me.
Bam,
They're gonna attack me.
bam,
Please
bam.
help me fend them off.
Damn.
Face my fears and burst out from under the covers. Not stopping until I
Pulled a
leave.
Hellcat arm today. Vanguard AP weapon weight. G roll. Very nice.
Are talking by the fire. I go to them, and I try to warn them.
People
scalp this one.
people do prefer Vanguard over Overeater.
I know, because it took my brother. He
A
stayed
bit
out.
less awesome, but you don't have to sit and constantly eat food.
But my friends,
Definitely a
they
trade-off.
won't listen. I sit with them to keep watch. We laugh, drink, and share secrets
Called
with each
the
other all into the night.
awesome time to refresh your buffs.
As the night trickles, so does the fire. The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I try again to warn them that the darkness
Do do
is
do
coming,
do.
but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
Firewood. Firewood. Anakin. Hollywood. Firewood.
My eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire.
Overeater may be more popular now.
There's no light to guide my
I
way
get this
back
out.
to camp.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drinking all the scouts in darkness.
Get out my base. I haven't worked on my base at all.
Interrupt the tale, but
Not a base. I'm not a base dude.
or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a
Okay.
camper
Back in the
flag,
day with
and
when I
I'm
used to play with
almost certain
Bendy
it's
all
accidental
every day and all the time.
technology, but
Yeah, I
let's
went like 6 months or whatever without ever going to my base, like at all.
let's look for traces they may have left behind.
Just hung out over
Remember
at
the
our
value
other friend's
system?
base. Rather optimistic.
The last time a scout went missing was, well, last time they told this story. Gather in, campers. I'm gonna play this holiday
Bendy, I don't know if you
anthem.
remember,
I sure do hope it will
and every Campfire Tales trying to do a perfect jump from
Hunting bugs out here in Appalachia. There are spiders, ants, and slugs.
almost.
Today I'm going to complete my collection. Only 9 more Hymenoptera to go. Layla told me to watch out for their stingers, but I can handle them. That's what my new entomologist badge is for. I'm hunting bugs, bugs of all kinds. Some come out at night, but they're cool at all times.
Jetpacks don't count. Gotta be a. Can't move. Up by there. Yeah. Here.
safe, campers. Run and hide.
A little second too quicker. Bug. Bug. Something in the Chinese. The Water Dog Food Company Tea Company Tea in my favorite wheel. Constantly maxed out on those buffs. Nice.
Boy, that
So,
sends a
mod on PC called Better Inventory, which I really love.
That wouldn't make a bad breakfast,
I just
though,
click
would it?
tab on my thing and I click the kill day button. Opens up my food. Hit the control button. Water. Clicks food I actually. Boom. How are you?
So lucky here in Appalachia. The
Thank you for the
hills,
sub. See long.
the rabid
I'm doing good. Natural Powers Tarot. How are you? Dudes, I don't care. game
No,
on
littering.
ceramic.
Like it if you came up this mountain to a heap of garbage.
Actually, gonna something bugs. The one more human dude. Your sandwiches right here. I don't have any of those things. There you. Good man. Which I think we already killed those. Have the advantage. Damn it. Do that over at the overseer's house. The overseer's house where so many dailies can go there. Dude.
How did it get to
Right, Buffalo Land. Much hated stuff and stuff. And clicking on learning mods. Have so much stuff on your main. Forget that sound ever happens. Have an EXO-1 quantum power set. Yeah, the paint. Get the paint. Once you get the keys, you can go get the paint job. Once per server. It's just like the asylum dresses. Those plans. There's only one that can be on a server per day. But yeah, you can pretty much just go server hop over there and get those plans over and over. Let us go and do case related thing. Yes. Actually, that a guide I did on how to get those paint, the EXO-1 Nuka-Cola thing. I think one of my EXO-1 power armors I have in my stash is painted with the quantum Nuka paint. Server hop. Yeah, well, there's one can be there per server, so if somebody grabbed it, you can just go server hop. Your loot table is not affected by that either. There's some things that loot table is not affected by, like bobbleheads, magazines, recipes, stuff like that. If you pick up a spot, you can server hop and you'll see it again. You don't need to clear your loot table for those. Or did we? Have we tested that and figured out if that changed or not? I don't recall. What am I doing here? Yeah, we're gonna see if we can do ceramic. Oh, ceramic, we totally can. Plant crops. Work. Dyro Marble. We're having get a bunch of plans and sell them. There you go. Yeah, when I first unlocked those keys, I used to have those on my vendor all the time. I forget if I put them up for like 1,000 or 2,000 with it. Oh. Full guide on how to do that on my check that. Hints or tips and tricks, probably. There it is. How to get these rare plans. I need to title that better. Yeah, it goes through how to get those plans. It's a very convoluted and many step little process to get those keys. But once you get it, you got it. Do it over. Bulk of our diet. I take care of my food. Slash get the agility or whatever you get from that one. Forget popcorn. Okay. Oh. Additional game. Find additional game. Do. Happen. Second delay, so Beaver, yep. Yep. 100. Okay. How do you upgrade your Fallout First tent? Get a new one and place the new one. That's the only way. Otherwise, they're default. All little pre-mades. Can't change them. Wait for the Atom Shop. Sometimes sells the other ones, or there's gonna be a brand new one with brand new one with some stuff. What do you call it? A punch card machine. In next season, or next week, or next few days, or whatever. Up. Armorildo? Papaya. When you get a new one, the scoreboard, the season board, or buy it. You can buy them. All the ones. Buy ones. Or don't quote me, but Steve, all of them have been able to be gotten on the like they're always available first on the season board, and then for sale later. You've heard about it, or well, the new season thing? Yeah, people were just talking about it. I've only heard about it from in here. Didn't see any announcement thing. I haven't even turned on Discord yet. I actually woke up about 9 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. Yeah, done a lot of things yet. Good.
Apologies, but I can't let you pass without a fight. Consider it personal. You owe me a rematch. Such invigorating spirit! I was to face you again at my full strength. Two twins is
I
one.
need. Enjoyed the pepper shaker rolls? I wish I'd seen it live. Yeah. Oh, I think I forgot to. No, the pepper shaker rolls I did. That one I did offline, just the rolls, but the stream was there live. That's why you told me to go to the price check thing or whatever. Yeah, natural or tarot. You're gonna price check items. It's best to go to a price check channel on where people are price checking stuff than a random video on someone's YouTube thing that no one's gonna see.
And prove their dominance. Lay claim to your territory. Defend it from all who would seek to dethrone you. Remain until the end, and you shall perform for me personally in the grand finale.
Let's see. With the new update, do you think it's also going to upgrade stash boxes? I don't have any idea what they're actually going to do. I doubt it, though. And to update stuff when it's beneficial to them, selling atoms and stuff. And anything that really super awesome sandwiches for people, make them not spend atoms, I won't do. So, that being said, Fallout First would probably get something cool, like a new Fallout First stash box or something like that. That I can see happening. As far as like updating stash limit, I don't. It's been what, 5 years since the last time they did it, maybe. 400 when the game first came out, and that was atrocious to the point where people stopped playing. So they're like, all right, well, we'll make it more. And they made it like 800, and then I quit playing for a while. When I came back to 1200, 1200 ever since. Well, we were saying it was going to be Wednesday. I don't know what day Wednesday or Tuesday is, but updates are normally Tuesdays. Today's the 9th. Stopped playing when it was 400. Didn't come back until the show came out. Nice. Yeah, 400 was just ridiculous. No real warning for people behind on season rewards. Yeah. I don't think it's intentional completely. But they never have like every time the scoreboard sheet, the community calendar thing, it's always like sometime this month maybe. Was it around Nuka World or somewhere around there? They didn't even have. They didn't even say on at the end of the community calendar that the next season. And it ended up being like 6 weeks later, or like one season was just 4.5 months, and the other one was like 2.5 months. So constantly dealing with bugs and trying to get it at least stable enough to go, and then as soon as they're like, all right, it's ready, let's go. I would have not played with 400. I do have different thoughts on it. I do like when things are like intentionally harder kind of thing. You know, like you see a lot of other streamers and a lot of people, kind of like the intention of this thing. Because people doing streams are like, no Fallout first, or I can only use this level 1 pipe gun, or I'm going to do a whole playthrough where I have to walk backwards the whole time. You know, like people that, you know, putting limitations on things can actually make games more fun, do a little bit more of a challenge, but some things are just ridiculous. Something that they won't do, but I'm just gonna, I think would be cool, is if they made it so your perks affected your stash box, but it wouldn't work because what would happen if you split your stats? Have like through hiker, maybe do it like a permanent thing, permanently, yeah, kind of like the freezer that you can get to make stuff last longer, make it like have a different type of stash box. Basically having like a Fallout First junk box and scrap box for normal people, but they won't ever do it. Not normal people, that's a bad way to say that. For non-Fallout First people. Digital content. Gutted update is due. A lot of people didn't finish. How much should you put the plans for? That is a very, very big question, Terrell. The right answer is however much they will sell for. When stuff's not selling, lower the price. If stuff's selling too fast, look into if they should be raised. You are making other people extraordinarily happy, but screwing yourself over if you're putting stuff that's worth a lot for cheap. And screwing yourself over if you're putting stuff that's worth nothing for too much, because it won't sell and it'll just sit and it's just taking up your stash space. Most of my plans, these are probably overpriced at 5 caps. I basically just did all these for a video I was doing. I just went and did a bunch of treasury notes and slapped them all in there. But to a new player, 5 caps is not bad. Think about it as trying to do like the ratio of heavy versus price, basically. Something's really, really heavy, you want to get rid of it quickly, so price it lower. Something's really, really light, you price it on the higher end and kind of wait for it to sell, not be burdened by some 47-pound pepper shaker with all the mods on it sitting in your stash forever. So, okay. We are going to finish doing perk card thingy. All the perk cards I have left, huh? Efficient little base or setup here. Alright. Here. Oh, I do have extra cards. Number 3. Okay, we have 47 extra things. Right. Okay, we are ready to go. For endgame players, the roadmap is called Rinse and Repeat. Yes. Well said, Kara. Let's go and take a perk. I bet we can Alton Goggins. Oh. Cool. New girl coming in 2025? One per server, could I private server? Yeah, Oh, Taro, you talking about the Nuka Cola paints? Yeah, you say you're private over and over. I'm having flashbacks of us trying it out in a stream in the last few months and finding out that the person in the loot table is affected by it. I don't remember, actually. Remember back in the day, I'd server hop and get like 10 or 15 of them, and I'd put them on my bender. And I want to say when I was doing that video, and we were testing it out in the stream before I'd put the video, I wasn't finding them over and over and over. Tested that with my other alt and found one on the other alt. And... what am I doing? Just like Bendy said, your private server is a public server that only you're allowed on. Nothing special about your private server otherwise. Other than having a limit of 8 people that can be on it. It is public server, you are the overlord of. Custom work has 2. Has no. The normal playthrough, anything you do on a custom world doesn't. Got sucked into a clickbait video not too long ago, and oh my god, how did people not know this trick and how to get the scoreboard done immediately? And watch the video, and it was just them going on the custom world and making 6 million things, 6 billion ammo or whatever. Alright, what do we want to do next? We want to get our luck up. Oh, we don't have enough. Fine. Cool. Okay. When does the season end? People in the chat are saying on the 12th. I haven't looked it up. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's go look on the thing and read the notes everyone's talking about. Discord. Section. Official Bethesda News. Skyline Valley releases on the 12th. It is the 12th, not the 13th. It's Tuesday, 12th. Experience the first map expansion. We do. Trailer. And watch the trailer together.
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center. Is it Rogue Twins? Congrats.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63. The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin's not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
Lost the one
Hey, is it cool? And in 2025. Aw, that's a nice little teaser at the end there. Is it going to be a skin, or is it going to be going to come out of the? You can actually start your character at Vault 63 as a ghoul. Interesting. Do. Alright. Characters on private servers share inventories with public. Yes, everything on private servers is just think of a private server as another public server that you have control over. You can make it so only your friends can go in there, or invite people in there. Otherwise, everything on your private is rock and rolling. Transfer. That's how I transfer stuff between my two accounts, or my account. Rock and roll. You guys said the skin wasn't enough, and how about this? Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, 2025. So I guess probably on the make a new character screen, you'll be able to start. I'm totally assuming you'll be able to start from Vault 63. That's kind of cool. Rock and roll. No, he doesn't. Oh, lock. I hit one. See, I'm gonna look for the Renaissance. What does that mean? What mean? Natural evolution. Eons. Oh, one is a period of time for 1,000 years. They've been looking for a red dress for at least 2,000 years. Playing for a long time. Speak of the devil, let's go look for a dress. How about that? Baku. They're gonna run out of mechanical vaults. I don't know much about the actual lore on vaults there. Vault number 1, 2, 4, and all that stuff. I think. Charleston Station. A crazy visit to my vendor. Your video helped a lot. Rock and roll. Right on, Sticks. Yeah, I was really expecting that camp vendor video that I put out to get more views. I don't know how the YouTube stuff works. Put out a video and it seems like they only allow me like a certain amount of views, and then people stop watching it completely. People put out a video and get like hundreds of thousands of views. See if I can get 1,000 views on my videos. I'm like, yeah, well, that's about as much as that's gonna get. People loot. People loot something. So people might not be worth resetting. Okay. And I wishing I hadn't given away one of my 2 red asylums. Would have been a good crap or something. Reloader. Kind of wishing I had. Let's see. Might be a stupid question, but does the new content come to? Yes. All content is all across all platforms. No one gets special treatment here in the way. But there it will be a separate bundle at some point on Microsoft Store, though. That's a good point, Bendy. Those like special bundles were. I didn't know that. I never thought of like the pit bundle and all that. Only certain consoles got it, or I always assumed those were all kind of across the board. I'm literally farming a red dress right now. Nice. Well, let's go do a little bit of farming. How about that? Just do it on a private server. I'll do one private server reset. Well, not a day, just for a test farm. We're just getting started on the old stream. There'll be a separate bundle. The literally farm. I use the private server method for the red dress. Works great. Not red. Yes. You have access to the private server for sure. Doing that on your private makes it so you don't have to worry about other people on the public servers getting the dress before you. I think with the increased interest on the red dress and getting the same questions over and over on the comment sections on the other dress videos, I'm thinking that I am going to do an updated video on it. I'm slowly getting better and better at making these videos. I think I could be a lot more concise, and especially the red dress videos. I think it's too long, because most of the questions that I get in the comment section of the videos are things that are explained a little bit later in the video. I think if I knock out instead of a 20-minute video, if I can knock it out in like a quarter of the time, make it quick, wham, bam, bam, be better for people. Charleston Strains Refounder Bot. We have the server hop every time we trigger the random encounter by crossing the bridge. Technically, no. You can the random encounter events in the game. You can just leave the area. I don't know the exact amount of time, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or something. And once you trigger it, you see what it is. If you leave and then come back later to that spot, it'll trigger something different. And that goes for all the random encounter spots in the game. But if you're on a public server, any random Joe that goes to that area can trigger it. And if you trigger a random event and leave the area so that there's no actual player there to keep it activated, they disappear in like a few minutes or however long it is. That one's kind of annoying. I always do the lost home instead of the respawner bot. So the Scavenger Trader has the same inventory, but you have to do a few more server hops. Actually, I'll show you where I'm talking about. There's different Scavenger Traders that can pop up here, but if once you do find it, the respawner bot and Graham, they just like keep walking around. Especially Graham. Graham's really annoying to farm. Because as soon as you stop talking to him, he keeps on walking. The Scavenger Trader, if you can get the right one here, they just kind of chill there, and you can just sit there and have your friends cycle in and out. You pick a dress up to reset loot pool. You can leave game, change your character, load in, and it resets loot pool rather than going to Somerville. That does not work. Loot pool, your loot table is bound to you. You can change. Well, actually, why don't we test that out? Right, we can actually test that out. Prove or disprove that pretty easily. Let's go and reset the thingy. Let me read that exactly. You said if you pick up a dress to reset your loot table, you can leave the game, change your character, load in, and it resets the loot pool rather than going to Somerville. I found. Are you sure you're just not changing the game, leaving the thing, and going to a new server? Oh no, you're saying that if you change character, actually make it small. Well, let's do this legitimately. Let me get my other account in here and ensure that. The way that the loot table works is it's keeping track of what you've picked up and stuff, and it'll do it for those last. It's like an ongoing, constant list that you always have on you, monitoring whatever you grab for that character. Obviously, all 5 of your characters on the account are going to have their own individual loot table. Either work, not work. Character, yes, it's character. All 5 of your characters. So if that's what you meant, then yeah, I don't need to test it out. That's if you pick up something on one dude and switch to another one of your dudes, they have a completely different loot table. You right? More. Playing custom world for the first time. Anything you do on custom world, like it's there that you can't transfer that dude over. It's kind of fun, so you can like set it to your immortal, or you can jump like 16 miles in the air or whatever. So I do have the same chance to get the Tatterfield jacket and Hunter's long coat. Yes, I did. No, your loot table's your loot table. Um, that's the whole point. The whole reason of clearing the loot table is if you go and pick up a dress. If you pick up a dress and you go and switch servers, you're not going to see that dress at all until tomorrow, or you clear your thing. Doesn't matter if you log out. Doesn't matter if you obviously if you go switch to another character, they can go look for the dress. And that is something you can do. Like if you don't want to clear your loot table, you can just go and farm on all 5 of your dudes until all 5 of them have found something worth grabbing, and then you grab it, and then just wait till tomorrow. Here. Properly. Good on this. Dun, dun, dun. Did you happen to see the Xbox event? The Xbox event. I don't. What, Benny? What's the Xbox event? The Xbox event. That would be hilarious if it switched by resetting character. Absolutely. Did it? Oh, the new pemmican resource item for camps. Is a pemmican thing for camps? I know PvPers like that. I don't know. Never actually used it. So Still after the camo jumpsuit? Me too. I've never got one legitimately. I had to trade for mine. Trying to get one. Which one is worth more, the Tatterfield jacket or the Hunter's long coat? The Tatterfield jacket is worth 100 times what the Hunter's long coat is. Tatterfield jacket I think is worth 1.5 million caps. The Hunter's long coat's like 15,000 maybe at best. Like saying what's worth more, a grip item or a god roll. Tatterfield jacket is bee's knees. That's the big dog. Most expensive apparel in the game. Got that one. We will leave this one. We'll leave this first one. Oh. So I'm grabbing these two, right? So my loot table will be junk for these. And I'm going to leave that one there, okay? And now let's log on this other dude. Sorry, did you answer my question? I wasn't paying attention. What was the question? What fixer god roll should I look for? Well, quad 25-25, quad explosive 25, or quad all the 50-25, the 50-25, the 25-25, and the explosive 25 for quad any armor, or if you play bloodied. Quad is going to be better for bosses and stuff. Bloodied is just my bloody 25-25 is my favorite gun. If you want to play bloodied, that is. And here I scrapped the jacket before knowing it was rare. Oh, that's painful. The Tatterfield jacket's actually harder to get than the Asylum Red Dress. Farm the red dress. Once if doing the going in and out of the front door method actually raises the drop rate of the red dress from 0.1 to 0.5, and Tatterfield jacket's 0.3. And you can only get it from doing events or dailies and events in the mire. So, and you're limited to how many of them you can do. You got it from the One of Us quest. Thought it was like guaranteed. No, it's got like a 0.3% drop rate from doing One of Us. Actually, I just learned that recently. Somebody in the comments. Yeah, it's a really low. Just like the responder fireman outfit or helmet, you can do the. Oh, it starts with an F. The quest at the Morgantown Airport. You can delete your character and go and try that route of just doing that quest over and over. To a little bit better chance of getting responder fireman stuff, or you can do the same thing and keep restarting and doing a new character for the One of Us. I haven't tried that method. I don't know how long it would actually take you to get to that point. I don't know if it'd be worth it. I mean, if you really, really wanted it, obviously. But anyway. I mean, Xbox Showcase, it showed another trailer for the expansion. It showed Make You Play Google. Yeah, we just watched that, Benny. We just actually just watched it. Stream's going to be demonetized because I played their video. Yeah, but it's up there now. We just watched it. So what I'm going to do over here for testing purposes is we are going to on this other account, and I'm going to go get the dresses to spawn in here so that we know that the server has the dresses. And if your method was saying if you switch characters and then come back, it will make it so the dresses will be there. This is easy to test out here. Going on this dude. And in here. Back. Here, let me do. I can just link it to you. Trailer. Watch it. Link. Link to the trailer. Here's a link just to the whole thing where it's in our in our Discord. I have a little mod or bot or whatever in there that auto links all of the Fallout news. Is coming on the 12th, which is Tuesday. Skyline Valley. Boom, boom, boom. See if we got any dresses here. Two we grabbed were the bottom two rooms. That dress and not there. Okay, so see how this dress is here? So we know on this server, a different server, that the dress is here. So your method is saying that if I switch accounts on this guy, just how exactly were you saying what your method was? Switch dudes like once, something? Oh, let's do it fully. So we'll go on to other account. You also have to make sure that no one is inside Fort Defiance here. Like if my even if my dude had the bad loot table, like my other dude couldn't see this, if he came in here right now and I'm standing here, he would see it. He would see the dress because I'm standing here keeping it alive. So what you need to do, we need to go outside on this dude. We fully test this here. Either prove or disprove the new possible method. The world is full. Alright, well, that's fine. We will have to have faith here. I'm going to leave this server on this account so that this dude will get in. Yo, new kid, how's it going? How are you? Alright. Dude. That guy. Game server going. I'm going to come on this other account. I switch accounts to my main, and we'll go make sure that dress is still there. And then I will go switch over to the dude who has the bad loot table. If your method is correct, I will be able to see that dress. Gilmore, excited about the bomb Bethesda decided to drop today. Yeah. Knocking it out a couple weeks early. To make sure to go and log on all my accounts and collect all the scoreboard stuff. Here. Had the first and the third dresses were there. The middle one was missing, but that doesn't. We can actually make the other one spawn here unless somebody had picked up a dress there. But we will see. I don't think there's any chance somebody randomly would have come up in here and taken the weather dresses off. Just to further illustrate, to make sure that we are getting to the same server, I'm going to put something in a container. Double test. Can't get our old accounts in this time since the server's full. We will go to this container and put those in there. Same server. first, and unless we made the middle one spawn, this one. Okay, and this one. All right, so weathered and weathered. So, still in queue. I'm gonna leave. The guy will get in to save the spot. All right, he got in. Now, bring that dude in with the add loot table. Ebo, your Godroll hunting videos scratches my brain so great. Nice. I'm in the midst of clearing out some of the old ones. The playlist just has too much stuff, and no one ever watches any of them on the playlist. So I am taking off the really old video. I had a fixer rolling video that I got Godroll that in a year had 81 views total, like ever. So I am making little compilation videos of all of the old ones, putting those in the vault, and yeah, I'm gonna start whittling them down. Make compilations like I don't know how many railway ones, but I'll do a little compilation of all those. And if my end goal, it's gonna take me a little while, but I want to do like one big video of every God roll I've ever rolled. Anyway, I just found Graham at the Charleston train station for anyone who needs them. You can go on your private server and you can make him spawn like immediately. He always spawns at the same spot, but once he spawns, he starts walking around the map. Alright, so we got the same server, Raider thingies. We'll double check here, we got the same server. I think I followed the letter of your guide on how to do this, switching servers. It's fun. So we definitely have the same server. We got, oh, okay, well good, our dude made it in. I'm going to show you a double duty of how this works since the dude's here. So we know that this dude's loot table is bad. This dude has already looted that last dress, but since the dude is still in here, right here, it's not going to make it despawn. I'm going to show you an extra little tip in here. I linked it in one of the videos, but it was a secondary stream where we figured out another little bug here in the loot system. Anyway, so we will see the dress right here because the dude is inside. Dress is there, but now once we leave here, and now since nobody else is in here, once my dude with the bad loot table comes inside, the server is gonna reload this instance, and it will use his bad loot table to not only take away the dresses that he's already seen, but it will take it off of the server completely. My other dude can go back in after, and the dress will be gone, and it cannot be respawned on the server. So if you do loot a dress, and you don't go clear your loot table, and you keep on server hopping, you're taking that dress off the loot table for everybody, on every one of those new servers. So, not private custom. Oh, here's my... I need to keep refreshing the chat in this. I missed, yeah, I got an explosive, quad explosive, 50 while aiming. The great 2-star. Cool. What's up, Charlie? What was it? Quad 25, 1 perception. Now that nobody's inside, when I come in here, it's going to load the instance. It's going to use my loot table. Now we know on this other dude that dress is there, But me coming in here is going to make it go bye-bye. This guy grabbed the first and the third. This dress should still be here. This one will be gone. And gone now. Not only will it be gone for me, it'll be gone for the entire server. I just screwed it up for everybody. But here, physical body, make sure he's out of the instance. Come on. Alright, time to take for it. Okay, now we are out of the instance. And now I'm loading my loot table, because I know that on my loot table, that dress is there. Dress will be gone. Sandwich over there came over the bad loot table and ruined it for everybody. Now gone. Wah, wah. Okay. Did that cover your little test there? Now let's go over, since we got to clear our loot table. The quick as easiest way to clear the loot table, as far as I know, is Summersville. The game keeps track of 255 things. It's a running total, like it's always going. It never stops going unless, if you don't play for 24 hours at all, then your loot table will be absolutely zero. But if you keep playing, you want, if you pick up that first item, you want to pick up 256 items to get that one at the number 1 slot of your loot table to be reset. So this place has like 280 burnt textbooks plus, I don't know, probably like 400 things in here. Can you get quad or Gatling plasmas? Not get quad. Quad is not a prefix on Gatling plasmas. Not every weapon can have every roll, which is also what makes rolling Secret Service or makes rolling armor annoying. That you basically can get every roll and every armor. So Secret Service, there's, however, I don't know if you did the math of the first star times the second star times the third star, you get your total amount of possible things you can do every time you roll Secret Service. Makes it really, really ridiculous. There's some weapons that can't have explosive, can't have quad, can't have medics, can't have this, can't have that. So it feels like when I'm rolling those rolling videos, like, oh man, I'm getting a lot luckier. Got like 2 god rolls in this 200 rolls. It's because there's just a drastic lower amount of possible chances of different rolls. And loot everything, or you can just go in and take just textbooks. Piles of them. Definitely seems like they did this on purpose. Game developers needed somewhere in game for developing it. They can go and do an in-game test. Loot. Full table's always good because there's always 10 or 15 things to loot. Here's our big bulk badass amount of cloth we're gonna get. Weird they're making textbooks with cloth. Cloth because it paper in it. I found a responder fireman uniform in your stash. Very, very cool. Very, very highly desired. That is mega ultra rare. Responder fireman is sadly when you get it, you either get the helmet or the helmet or the uniform. Technically, for the outfit, it's the most expensive because you have to get both of them. Had your field jacket and the leather coat and the traveling leather coat. They do have a secondary piece of the headpiece, the green hood or the wrapped cap, but those you could just go buy from a vendor for like 9 caps. Here. Ooh, when I received it, I'm assuming you probably got it when you did the. Man, my brain somehow pushed the information out. It starts with an F. Morgantown Airport, one of the very first quests that you do. You typically get a police uniform and a cop cap, like the normal reward, but there's a very, very rare chance you can get the fireman stuff. Same thing with the force camo jumpsuit. A lot of stuff in game, like people get it and don't have any idea that it is crazy expensive and rare. There's a lot of the things you get early on, like one of the first few first quests that you do. Get that. Now there is no sense since I just cleared my loot table. This server, Fort Defiance, this is dead here. Like those, we already went in though. We already went in there. We already know that they're not there. There's nothing you can do. You cannot reset a server. Once those dresses are there, they're gone. Most of the rare stuff is also kind of ugly. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why. I hear a lot of people say that they hate the title jacket. They think it's ugly. I think it looks cool. You look from afar, you kind of look like a mummy. Sort of. Looking at a guy who scrapped a forced jumpsuit. Yeah. I had to. I don't remember specifically, but with the amount of things that I've scrapped, I've had to have scrapped script a god roll. Had to have. I've had times where like I just couldn't for the life of me find where some bloody 25/25 gun was on my alt or something. And had to have been just doing script one day and scrapped it. Anywho's, let's go and look for some more Drea shears. Is that the same server? Oh. So since there's a dude inside there, can't reset it. Can't reset it when there's somebody inside. Technically, what you're doing is you're joining an instance. You're not making a new one. Rocking the Q25 Dur Railway. That is a very sexy gun. Break slower, durability on a railway and the Enclave are highly desired. Those things break so fast. Even with the 5-star gunsmith perk, my railway breaks pretty fast. Not the 25 less VAT cost. You can tell when you come in here, if you can see like stuff gone everywhere. Not worth like resetting if you're on a public server, because you can tell somebody came through and they were just looting stuff. So if you don't see a dress in there, there's a chance that dresses will be gone as well, because they were just grabbing everything. Which vibes? How's it going? Yeah, I've been using the 2-star gunsmith with it, and I feel I can change. Feel the change from the 5, yeah. Let's do a couple public server resets. I be doing? Did you hear which the season's coming Tuesday? 2 more days. Content. Woo. It's gonna be cool. How many game-breaking bugs and all the mods are not gonna work for a while. And how many red have you found yourself? 2. Found 2. Found 2, and I found them like a day. I found one, then a day off, and then I found the second one. I was like, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna start farming the crap out of these now, because everyone says how hard they are to get. That is when I really started farming them. Kind of where the whole video guide and everything came from. Me trying to get another one. I've not found one ever since. I don't know how many thousands and thousands and thousands of resets I've done since. Got 1 yellow, 4 pink, 6 forest, and 0 red. Discourage you, but I think since I found my last red, I've probably gotten 30 forest. I don't know, probably 60 pinks since my last red. Bro, am I doing good today? Yes, I'm doing good. That makes, yeah, I'm sorry. Anything. Gotta be, make sure. Have big disclaimers in the videos. I've been getting a lot of comments lately on the videos. People saying, man, this is bullcrap. I've been at it for 2 hours and I still don't have a red dress. Like, dude. If you got one in 2 hours, go buy a lottery ticket. My guide is to save you seconds per server hop, not to make you get it instant. And if it's gonna take you 10,000 server hops to do it, I can save you 45 seconds per server. That's gonna add up to a lot. Otherwise, it's not gonna get it to you any easier than anybody else. Public server. So reset public servers at your own risk, because if somebody else already took a dress there, you're just beating a dead horse, because you're not gonna make it spawn. Or it was open when we got in here. Stuff was looted. Oh no, this was a new server. See, there's only 3 spots. There's only 3 dresses that can spawn, and each day the server knows what 3 it's gonna have, and it's gonna have only those 3. And every other dress is a blocker. That red. Where get the railway rifle? You can get the plan for it at the Watoga. The Watoga vendor down in Cranberry Bog sells it, as well as some other vendors will sell the plan for it. You can also get the plan that's just a drop from treasure maps or from world. You can get I know you can get like at least three of the mod plans for like the automatic piston, the Watoga vendor, scopes and stuff, and the other mods you have to scrap them to get them. I think in stream last week or something, I gave somebody like 15 railways. I think they said they got all the mods. I gave them the plans plus plans you have to buy and then 15 railways, and they said they got all the mods from scrapping that many. So glad they fixed the freaking radium rifle like a year ago. There was one mod I was missing on radium rifle. I had to have scrapped, I don't know, 5, 6, 700 of them before I got it. And then after that, their patch notes. Oh, by the way, we fixed an issue with a radium rifle not giving mods when scrapped. This one does also have the same trick to it. This box mod here. That one's not 100% when you load in, so if you don't see when you're in there, make sure that you keep looking when you are doing your resets. I don't want to reset the server. We'll do one more on a private server and go about our day. Private servers, if you have access to Vault First, are definitely going to be your best option. Nobody else other than you will have looted the dress. Make sure you have a clean loot table. And it is beneficial if you're going to be doing these server hops over and over and over to set all your settings to low. Get your actor fade, your item fade, all your object fades, everything down. Anything you can do to make the game take a little bit less time to load in. Don't need the dress to look all high definition. All pixelated and loads in 5 seconds quicker. Boom. Also, if you have not done the quest to access the elevator, definitely make sure you do the daily op trick on your own server. Save you the time. Give you the time so I don't have to go and run all the way around the building. Ooh, got a dress on the load in. 20% chance to make it. Ooh, I got 2 of them. Oh, I don't want to reset the whole server. One dress. Custom world trick. Totally up to you. But if you're gonna do the going in and out of the front door multiple times, I'll do it if there's like 3 beds that I can make it spawn. I hate to beating the wall. Try to do one last spot. Are the dresses the same color for you or everyone else in the server? Yeah, they're server based. Every single day, the server knows I'm gonna have 1 weathered, 1 white, and 1 brown. That's all that server will have, period. The only thing that can be unique in the game like that, it won't be the item. let's say there's an area of the map where the server knows that it's gonna load like a baseball bat. It knows that there's gonna be a baseball bat, but it's gonna take the first person to load into the server, and the level of the baseball bat will be determined on whoever spawns in there. So a level 2 dude spawns in that area, he'll make a level 2, or actually a level 5 spawn there. That will be level 5 for everybody else in the entire game. Goes and grabs it. That's why in low level areas you'll go grab stuff. You got to make sure you check the level. Not much of an issue. Not as much of an issue for if you're looking for item, weapon or armor drops in game, like in Cranberry Bog, because most of the people that are going to go into that area for the first time for that day after reset are going to be higher level. Also why the rare baseball bats that are not max level have less value, because they're more common. Because the ones that you can just go run around in the world and find, low level people have made them spawn before you got there. And I'm low level. The only one that really does hold really good collector value is specifically the level 1 rare color baseball bat. That one's actually kind of hard to get. You specifically either have to make a brand new character and not level up at all to go around the map farming them, or do like what I did and make the level 1 character and just have him sit outside the mall and server hop at the Raider vendor until you get one. That's how I got mine. Where can we get the rare bats? They're all around them. They're all around the map. I don't have a video of it, but if you go into YouTube and just search for baseball bat locations, or go into Google baseball bat locations. I know there's 3 in the tax evasion expedition. 3 in there you can check over and over. Offhand, I don't really remember too many of them, but they're all over the map though. If you're on PC, you can get an ESP mod that will highlight a little bat, big bat hovering over every bat in the world. Really want to get after it. Other than that, I've always just finding a vendor, an NPC vendor. And NPC vendors are unique to you. What you see is not going to be the same as what everybody else sees. So that's how I've got pretty much all the rare baseball bats that I've ever got. When I'm turning in script on my 20 dudes at the mall, each one of them I go and check that vendor. See different stuff every time. Never found one bat. You probably walk past them all the time. You don't realize they're there. If you've ever done Encrypted, there's a baseball bat on the shelf at a Cryptid event. That one I remember. Yeah, they're all over the place. Anyway, I think I'm done. I'm gonna check I'll go check it right now too. Lucky before, there have been times where you hover over the bench and you can see baseball bat, but like it's kind of under the mesh sometimes for me. I'm level 300 right on, Logan. You got your last legendary perk slot opened up. You're clicking on those. People are on. Anyone wants to come over to my private here real quick, we can encrypt it. Right here. Okay, well, it's not always going to be a baseball bat. Right now it's a walking game, but you can see what I mean about this one's kind of bugged out for some reason. Like under the mesh. Can't really. Oh no, you can actually see it there. You see how like you can see the edge of it, and it's kind of hiding underneath all that rubble. So when the baseball bat, it's the same thing. It's kind of covered by the rubble. Thank you for the sub, Chris. I think that was a YouTube sub. You know what the most expensive weapon is? That constantly fluctuates, and the price is kind of set by the market. So I don't know what currently. I don't know if it's still one of the Elder's marks. I don't know. I don't really keep track of price checking anymore. Thank you for the super informative. Oh, there is Chris. Yep. Thank you for his red dress video. Currently grinding for it now. Right on. We were just checking out in there. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to do an updated video on that. A little more concise. Look. Anyone want to do encrypted? Otherwise, let's bounce. We'll do an encrypted in everyone's server. Is it just a red dress or a variation of the red dress? Well, they're all the dresses are all the same. It's just a skin on them. No, it's called the Asylum Worker Uniform. Red is the name of it. To be more clear, there is actually a dress in the game, like a red sequins dress called red dress. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Asylum Worker Uniform. Red. Different ball game. I have a red dress thinking it was... No, yeah. No, that's more of just the slang everyone calls. The red dress is, But no, the red dress is... You can... When Buddy and I... When we turned in all of our Pleasant Valley ski resort tickets, I got like 200 red dresses. The quote marks in the air, red dress. My encrypted action. You do like 27 encrypted if you guys want. Access is denied. Go to another server. Okay, our server locked. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 hours. If you do one on one server, but you could just switch servers. One. I got all 10 colors, but red in 10 hours. 10 hours to get all the other ones. That's not bad at all. Corp is too wealthy. Not wealthy. I just also spend the caps on. Benefit of getting your 1,400 caps per alt every day. Actually, really been enjoying not turning in script every day for a while. Extend my script break. I'll probably just wait until my script alts are like, they're both at like 1,800 pounds. I'll start doing it again. Went to Watoga station, didn't have the railway plan, and railway. Boom. Yeah, the plans that you get out of NPC vendors are not 100%, but you can just server hop over there. You suggest that you check this thing. I will link it. You can go to fed76.info for the plans information. Type in railway rifle plan. The railway rifle. It'll tell you can get it from Free States, Graham, Shopping Mall, Watoga, vendors. This one doesn't show the percentage chance of it, but it tells you how much it is, and you can look up plans. It's a really nice tool. All right, what are you doing here? Trust. What am I doing here? Am I doing here? Event. Paid event. Do the quest chain. That starts with the poster. Keep Squatch ate my brother. Do a little thingy, and be sure it's always at the Watoga thing. Vendor, is it? Pretty good chance. Some of them might be like 50% chance it's there, or something. It never. Yeah, another stream somebody asked for the plan. I think I went like immediately over there and got it. Doesn't mean it's always going to be there though. Ooh, I'm clicking on the wrong chat. There we go. What are you grinding for right now? Doing this event, you get 8 legendary cores, 4 treasury notes, and an improved repair kit every time you kill it, which you can do like every 5 minutes ish. And whatever legendary drops you get, you. This is how I farm cores on all my alts. When I turn in script on my alts, gotta get the cores. So I just buy the cards and do them on the alts. So I roll so much stuff. Definitely grind. It's not like maybe easy peasy. Come on, you can do it. Here you go. Look at the devil. Get some food buffs going. Oh. How do you activate it? What's up, Fat Dabs? How do you activate it? I have a guide on my thing called Encrypt. If you type in Encrypted on my channel, there's a full guide on how to start it. But the short story of it is you go and do the quest chain, and after the quest chain, you'll be able to go and purchase the encrypted cards, the Assaultron recall cards. Then you go over to Tinker Bench and you turn them into an actual card. And you put your card into that little machine down there, and it summons the event. The cards do cost, with max charisma, they're 1,750 caps. And you have to use some flux to make the card as well. So it's not cheap. Kind of more, this is more of an in-game method of getting cores. Right. Sure. Got a dude jumping in front of me, so I can't keep back. Gotta go. We'll see you, Taro. Look up some of this XP. I really wonder if when this event first started, that these robots gave more experience, because they don't really give much. Because otherwise, if they gave like normal amounts, this would be like Radiation Rumble on crack. With the amount of kills that you get, but you get jack squat for most of these. Imagine if you got 2,000 or 4,000 per kill, fully buffed up. This event would be bonkers. Just don't kill the sheep squatch and 100 levels an hour or whatever. But, oh, servers, do it again. Imagine you just spawn the robot spawns. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, but they only give like 100 something experience per kill. What's a super mutant at West Tech, like 2,500 or something? That's either something give like 500 or 600 or something per. Definitely not a good XP farm. Core farm for sure. Nothing's quicker.
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished.
Normally, when I'm doing this, I normally do it like every few months, and like I have it planned, and I'll go into the Looking for Group channel in Market 76 or whatever, and I just yell, "Sheep train!" and like there'll be like a big group of people that are just following me server by server, and you'll have people that you have one dude that will just cover and grab those two, and then if somebody just grab this and just knock it out, bam, 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 bam. If we're in full mode, like I would not be sitting here and waiting. We would just click it immediately, and everyone would get here in time. Oh. These I'll bounce to one per everybody on the friends list. Knock out all those servers. Indies was done. Load's going. Okay. Okay. Dude. Alex ever do it again? Be sure when you are switching servers, give it a couple seconds. Especially if you're in combat, like I left in combat. So if I immediately try to go back in, the game would think I left like an important battle. And it'll try to put me back into that same server. WB NP. Related Photoshop photo mode in. Count as a public event. Here cores. This is the most. Gives 8. The Colossal Problem gives 8. Free Range and Project Paradise both give 8 if you have all of the dudes alive. You get a free range. The very end. What weapon and god roll should I look for in custom? You shouldn't look for anything in custom. Custom world doesn't do anything. It's like just like a little thing for you to mess around. Nothing in there matters. Nothing gets transferred over. want to go play around, you can go and set it so you have like immortal crafting things. You can just make 16 billion weapons, but none of it's going to matter. Fun. We'll try out. Go roll 6,000 railways and fixers and go get a god roll of everything. You can test them out.
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished business for you. That don't sit well with me. You've just initiated the recall process for a rogue Assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it.
On average, how long do you think it takes to get a red? And are there any tips to get some god roll railways? Well, railways seems they have less possible rolls. Other than that, I've been incredibly lucky. But it's for both of them, it's just a number game. What's up, Insomnia? Totally a numbers game. You seems like every 200 rolls that I do on a weapon, I seem to get at least something good. I think one rolling video of railways, I think I got like 2 god rolls. A buddy of mine got like 23. Well, a lot of them that were collectors. Got like a QE Dur, like a anti-armor 50-25, all kinds of just crazy great rolls. But the red dress, if wouldn't be more than 10,000 server hops. But if you do, I don't know, probably on average 2,000 to 5,000 server hops, get a red dress is probably pretty good. I've heard there are server seeds that make certain roles common. Chris, that is called false pattern recognition. All in your head. Not your head, everyone's head. The way I see it is there are genius people. There are such smart people in this community. A new patch will come out, and probably within 24 hours, every new event, there's somebody that has a video. Oh, well look, we figured out this glitch on how to like get unlimited caps with this loot table. Oh, look, we figured out how to do this, like, and get this all thing glitched out immediately. And so if there's any way, any possible way to seed a server or to manipulate the RNG loot system, somebody would have figured it out a very long time ago, and there'd be like 16,000 videos on exactly how to get it so you get a quad whatever every single time. Otherwise known as all in your head. RNG is RNG. Always gonna be random, and any pattern you see, not real. Oh, it's not dead yet. Where did I think we killed it? Right. Okay. I've done so many rolls. There'll be a session where I'll do 100 rolls and I'll get like 25 quads, or there'll be 10 sessions in a row that I don't get a quad, doing 1,000 rolls. You know, it's purely random. Because at one time that you wore your red hat and you walked in backwards, the rusty pick, and got your bloody 25-25 roll. None of what you did to go into there or that server or anything had anything to do. They don't have anything to do with each other. It is something that happens to human brains. It's called false pattern recognition. Human brain is very good at so many things. One thing that it not good is bad. And we have beautiful minds, though. We have very beautiful minds that we can, you know, the fact that optical illusions happen. They're happening in our brain. That magic tricks seem so awesome is because our brain isn't able to fathom what's going on. Like if you see an image in a cloud, it's not there. Your brain's making that thing look like something else to you. False pattern recognition. All just signs of that our brains are awesome. Awesome at certain things. Beep 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 beep. Currently 178, and on Xbox and after the Red Dress Asylum, because it seems like easier route to trade for Godroll Railway. Everyone who's selling one wants a Red Dress, yes. Yeah, the Red Dress is kind of one of those ultimate currency, trading currency type of things. Even once you're trying to trade for really high value God rolls and stuff, people start trading other really valuable tradable things, and Red Dress has always been up there. Kind of a commonly good use item for 1,000,000 caps. Do you know what the upcoming legendary vendor sale is about? Yes, the legendary vendor sale and the Rusty Pick, or the Murmurs Purveyors mystery pick, are two special things that the Rusty Pick has. The legendary vendor sale is a 25% off of everything except for the Vault Steel and the modules. And the Purveyor's mystery pick is they'll have a special discounted item, and it's just going to be a random 3-star. And it takes anything from the loot pool, so you can get a weapon or an armor or whatever for a lesser price. That will be a 3-star. I don't suggest that you do any of the item picks from the Rusty Pick, because, like, let's say you click on a 3-star weapon, or 3-star armor, like, and you're looking for one particular piece, you have like a 1 in 387,000 chance of getting that a very exact roll you're looking for. That's random, and it picks from every possible combination of what you can get out of it. All right, with the expansion coming out, the new G roll will be available. It's not. It's just a. It's a 1-star railway with double ammo, basically, in my opinion. Just a 20-star, 20 ammo, bloodied. Hit chance is, it's cool. It's not giving you any extra damage, though. It's not a god roll for sure. And crit fill on a bloodied. If you're proper bloodied with the 33 luck, you're critting every second shot anyway. I mean, I guess you can use it to kind of adjust your build. If that's going to be the only weapon that you're gonna use at all, you can make a different choice with your mutations, or not. You know, have different under armor or something, so you don't need to get that full amount of luck. I highly, I wouldn't say it's 100%, but basically enough 100% you're not going to be able to re-roll them. If they are magically able to be re-rolled, I'm going to roll thousands of all those new weapons. Can you imagine an 80-round railway? Or get a quad Tesla with 80 rounds. So yeah, the actual Rusty Pick and the legendary vendor sale and all kind of thing. It's super just a crapshoot. If you got any magic god roll out of that, that is literally like winning the lottery. or any lottery that has a 1 in multiple hundreds of thousands of chance of getting the one thing you want. The quad railway with 80 rounds. Kill the queen with 1 magazine. Oh, there's just like an encrypted here. Nice.
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished business for you. That don't sit well with me. You've just initiated the recall process for a rogue Assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that.
Favorite weapon. Fixer.
Pylon set up around the area. Starting one of these up.
My
You a conduit.
am.
Long story short,
Alright, I'll be right back, Mom's calling for something.
juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield. You'll need all 3 active to down it. Good luck. Hope you fare better than I did.
Alright. Here's my. Alright. Mamacita wants a snack. What is the Italian one? Italian one. Ah. Yogurt. Yogurt. Making Mom some food here real quick. I will be back in Cakes of a Lamb's Tail. Up. Alright. On that, let's go start another one. Let's see, ideal god roll for Fixer in your opinion? Well, I play Bloodied, so Bloody 2525 is my main weapon. But for the across the board badassness for everybody, like probably quad explosive 25 or quad 2525s are going to be the bee's knees. This can be better for boss fights and just for general going around shooting, but I switch. Just for a boss fight, I switch her over to what's up, Paradox? I switch over to Railway because it's more power. Alright, enough Groover. I think we lost it out. Pink hand on the Paradox. Go. Quad 5025 is great for, especially for like the Queen. Crit breaks through bosses' armor, so it's pretty nice. So what have you found with the railway in the way of the damage on the Q5025? I actually just started switching over on my main. I pulled the Quad 5025 out of the stash. I actually have it on my bar now. That thing's doing awesome sauce on the Queen. Once my adrenaline kicked up and everything, I was critting for like 900 or 1,000 on the Queen. With the railway, that is. It's a beast. Left the server in Rad Rumble. Oh, well, you. Trying to find you on the list. On Rad Rumble, and I'm okay. Any better than that, you think? Well, I'm a commando. Rifles are kind of my jam. I think, you know, with the right build and the right setup, Cremator right now is kind of the hot ticket. For that type of playstyle. You want to use Flamer or the Holy Fires, and those jams are definitely very viable if you're doing that kind of build. I don't have any experience comparing them to the railways and stuff, but they'll be pretty awesome sandwiches, that's for sure. Sure. Alright. Rad Rumble. Alright. Type of thing. Let's just do. But the day, see, I use the two different guns. Fixer's my like running around thing. Once you're in events, you know, stealth isn't a thing anymore. And the Fixer's better for running around and killing stuff and not having mobs in areas come running after you. But you can't do that with a railway. Once you start shooting, the whole place knows you're there. Gonna make a new little build here. Get for card. Special build here called Rad Rumble. Switch over between handle or Rad Rumble, dude. Button click. All right. Food. Assuming. Okie dokie. All right. Bump, bump, bump.
Sure, we take things, but I'm cleaning up this mess as well. One person's junk isn't
I can get it sexy down here and 175. See a bunch of people with cremators, auto grenade launchers, Tesla rifles. So far, no jerk sausages. We will have to wait and see though. Intex team variants. E-machine. I don't run an AP.
Okay, everyone. Today, we're going to be recovering ore to decon. I need some of you in those tunnels gathering goods, and some of you guarding the stash on my crew. Don't expect a reward if my people go down. Their survival is a priority.
Hands rock and rolling. Have our under armor on, I believe. Ooh. Starting to think the red dress actually isn't in the game. That is a very common feeling. Nope, it is just as rare as all the stories say it is. Did we get all of the lunchboxy stuff? We did. What were you saying earlier about the Secret Service is almost not worth rolling? It's not that it's not worth rolling. You just have to have a good threshold and a thick skin of being disappointed. I probably did 1,500 or 2,000 rolls ish. I never got a single god roll. I gave up. At some point I said screw it and I stopped rolling all of the other pieces and I started only rolling chest pieces. 10 a day. Did that for, I don't know, a month or two, and then I finally got an unyielding strength weapon weight chest, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm done, I'm retired. And I just went and got traded for some scout pieces and god roll of that and stuff. Yeah, with armor, like every possible combination is available on armor. You know, you got your troubleshooter, your mutant slayers, your this, your that, and your that, and this is in every possible whatever star. So the math combinations are higher. Unlike, you know, if you have like a Gatling gun. Definitely don't quote me on that, but I think Gatling gun's probably one of the lower things that can have possible stars on it. You know, like a Switchblade. You can't roll quad on Switchblade. You can't roll explosive on Switchblade. You can't roll faster fire rate. You have a really small pool of possible rolls. So if you're going to go look for a god roll of that, you're going to have a lot less rolls that you're going to have to do in the long run. But armor just sucks. Like what I was saying with a rusty pick. You know, you do a rusty pick, you know, hundreds of thousands of different combinations to get the one thing you're looking for. Also with the rusty pick and also the mutated packs, it also goes off of your personal things that are available for you to get. Like if you've never learned the fixer plan, you'll never get a fixer from the rusty pick, or like from the mutated party packs. So if you do want to increase your odds of getting something, if you do that, make sure that you're not learning any of the plans you don't want weapons for. All the daily op plans, any of the Hellcat power armor, the T65, or anything you don't ever intend to use. Don't learn it. Or if you're like me on my main, I want to learn, absolutely every possible single thing. I'll never, ever, ever use it. Got a Godroll Warglaive. This is my stash for eternity. Everyone asked for Civil Engineer. Yes, the Civil Engineer is the big dog now. It is the best, by far, tradable armor. And it can have a jetpack. So I have not looked, but I would assume a full Godroll set of Civil Engineers probably like in the tens of millions of caps. I wouldn't have been surprised if that first week it was 100 million caps for a full set of unyielding AP weapon weight. I have no idea what it probably is now. 10 or 20 million for a set, maybe. Unyielding AP weapon scouts probably still. I actually looked at a price sheet last night, and it went up from like 3.5 million to like 10 million for some weird reason. I wonder if whatever the duper dudes, I wonder if whatever dupe was available for it went away. Also, in a discussion on our Discord, I didn't even think about it until in the middle of talking about it. The fire resist second star, which for a long time just kind of meant it was a bad roll, but now with a cremator, fire resist, I'm assuming is making the values go up, because they were saying a piece that I thought would have been worth 30 or 40,000 caps. They were saying it was like 800,000 caps. And I don't know. I didn't. Does cremator have fire damage? I don't know why I thought it was explosive damage. A single piece of G-roll unyielding civil engineer is like 4 million. Yeah, 20 million. Yeah, that sounds about. Market's probably trading it for. But I've done like 950 civil engineer rolls, and I got one piece of weapon. What did this guy get? I got a. I got a disease resist weapon weight. That's the best one I got. I got another piece of unyielding intelligence, crash third star. But I don't know. I should probably start rolling those again. Oh, don't crash, you jerk. Our screen showing. How are you guys checking these prices? You can go to Market 76, or you can go to many different Discords or our Reddit pages or online. Market 76 is kind of the big dog. They do have price checks that you can price check channels, so you can go and ask for any item, and people have a little discussion in there. Don't trust the first thing that somebody said in there. Not everyone is knowledgeable in there. But yeah, you just go into the price check channel. Like where is it here? Price check, and people will say, hey, here's an anti-armor 5025. How much is this thing worth? And then people will price in, oh, maybe this and this, and people will say, oh, yeah, these are good places to go. Let's see, civil engineer, poison, any good? Good. Yeah, you can go. Anyway, figure it out. And obviously, Chris, everything's subjective. And obviously, for consoles, you gotta go check price checks for consoles, because prices are different over there. PC prices are different because there's, naughty people out there that are doing duping things that are probably not possible on console, and same gist on console. There's probably people duping things and different methods over there that, so prices are different. Sure. Super, super chubby. That's not good. Scrap bench. How am I so heavy? No, I didn't loot any. Able to fast travel in there. Problem with gear is there's tons of useless stars. Yeah. Just the way that markets work and stuff. A perfect roll is only like a small percentage better than like an almost perfect roll. So, like the effectiveness of it, you know, are nice and it's really, really cool. But that little last leg to turn something into an absolute god roll, the price for it and the value of it just exponentially higher. Like by a lot, sometimes like 10 or 20 or 30, 40 times, you know, what something that's 2% not as good is. That's just the way that markets and everything in real life works. You go buy um, a, a piece of food that's saran wrapped or, you know, wrapped up at a store, and it's worth $1. But then, like, if that the wrapping gets opened a little bit and it's not a sealed thing, well, the price goes drastically down. Not what it's supposed to be, and it's not perfect. Weapon weight, yes, weapon weight reduction is just the best quality of life thing that you can have. Because the majority of the stuff that you pick up in the game, and the weight you pick up is weapons. Having a full set of weapon weight reduction, I can just go hit loot all. I don't have to like selectively loot stuff. Can you imagine doing an eviction notice without weapon weight reduction? You'd have to go like loot half of the event, go up and scrap everything, and then go back and loot the second half of the event. I remember those days, yeah. I'd start with like, you know, 50 pounds of stuff on me. And then I'd go loot everything and go slow walk up to the scrapping bench with 1,900 pounds of stuff. Now with weapon rate things, I can go loot the whole thing and go there and scrap. And we get maybe to get out of here. Oh, we have armor. We have this around. So I was at 459 weight. Now I'm going to get into some full weapon weight reduction stuff. Now I weigh 326. Now we can go in case and get rid of stuff. Lots of nukes on this server if you want to stay. Alright, sure. I can do some dookie dookies. But technically for like me, a full set of unyielding AP Sentinel would be like the best defense. Like it'd be doing more for me. Just the quality of life stuff would be less. It's always a personal choice, or kind of your play choice, your build choice, your how you're rolling, rock and rolling stuff. Some people don't like to loot and they just want to min-max their damage, their survivability. Go with like defense related stuff. Some people do the trade-off of having a little bit less AP and not being able to pew quite as hard. Get like poison resist and different resist stuff on their armor to make sure that they don't die as much. And definitely different choices. Kind of just cool thing about the game is you can kind of just build your set around however you want to rock and roll with it. Very heavy. Well, maybe because we have all kinds of script on us. We're alt on here. Let's. Didn't learn any plans. We got a union piece. Never learned union, so that bug in our favor that time. Piece of burden just over there here in just a second here. I think this guy's gonna have to turn in anyway. Get rid of our heavy stuff first. Not get rid of that. Or the number. Oh, dude. Dude doesn't have weapon weight reduction. And so they. Please double check the thing. Once it's gone, it's gone. Right. I started coffee earlier and I forgot to. Huh? No, I forgot to start it completely. Oh, because I had old coffee. Alright. 4-hour-old cold coffee. Does the trick. Tasty, but that was. Do all the Enclave mods have the word Enclave in them? They sure do. Yeah. Cool. Oh here. They only work for Enclave. Yeah. Must work. Something in the house. Where are you? Still 245 going.
So they're keeping Mona Lisa, that's our Brahmin, in the large barn in the center. I saw they were loading up the cargo into a few different stashes around too. Gotta figure out how to get in and grab everything we some of my explosives. I think we could blast those doors open.
Thanks, like me. Well, more dudes, get some more stiffs.
Okay, that's all the doors. Get back.
Back. A little dangerous. Back. package. Guessing you're not gonna hurt. Hey, what do you know? Have a nap. Also, don't be a noob like me and click E on this every time. Oh, wait, now it's saying E? What? Or dude, I had E and R. Two different options. E. I had, like, push. Push Brahmin or R to deposit. So when you get the Holy Fire roll, I can donate to Holy Fire roll. Though I don't do Holy Fires in Elder Mark. Only because it's not worth it to script them. You know, like if you no, they're worth more just being resold, even if it's a terrible roll, than they are to put them in a script machine. So I don't roll. It was in a stream. I think some Paradox might have been there if they're still in the stream. Just on a whim, somebody said, "Did roll the roll Holy Fires," and I rolled 5, and I got a God roll or anti-armor 25 durability Holy Fire. Kind of ended my rolling career with Holy Fires. It's like when I year ago or a year and a half ago, whenever that first Fashion Act that I did was during the event. There's a weapon bench right there, and I went to go roll Railways, and I rolled a Q50-25 Railway, and I sent it to somebody, and hey, I just started rolling Railways. Is it any good? You got all hot and bothered. You mofo, your first roll, you get the one everyone's after. I've been rocking the base. Yeah, that's the one time that they added quest reward that like it is a god roll to start. Vampire 25 Dur is like when it was a flamer, it was worth like 1 million caps. Like it was like all of a sudden if the new quest reward Railway was like a quad 25-25 with 80 pins, like that would like kill all values of all other railways because you can get like the B God roll for free. But yeah, Holy Fire is the only ones that really have any the values of the damage based ones. Fire and you. Oh. Going to dailies. Woot Elder Smart. Oh, too bad that Furious is not a good base roll. It was right after an eviction notice. Remember that? Yeah, Paradox. There, yeah. And since I don't use heavy weapons or have a jam, that thing sat in my alt stash for eternity. Gentex. Let's see if they still have all those breezy, nice rolls. Has that same bonus that Holy Fire has. No, Elder's Mark has a Furious 25-15 reload as the base. Would have been pissed at that Flamer version, then found... Yeah, that's the thing. At some point, at some time, the very last person had bought a Flamer, Vampire 25 Dur Flamer for 1 million caps. Somebody out there, I would love to know if they know that they were the last one that wasted the money. Because the next day, a G roll, the exact same one for free. Holy Fire. Oh look, so you got a bloodied reroll on that one. See what you got. Quad Explosive 2-star, that's good. $20,000, that's their price. He had these unyielding intelligent pieces for like 1,000 caps. I'm like, dude, how is somebody not instantly buy those? You sell the Holy Fire, or do you still have it? Oh, I still have it. I don't sell things. I don't sell or trade anything. The only trades that I ever do are specifically if people like approach me, something that I want. I don't actively look for anything ever anymore. Don't sell anything. I give stuff away. I don't. Actually, don't even remember the last thing I sold. Long time. Give away a stupid amount of things over on Market 76. Market 76, I actually gave me a special role over there, a philanthropist, because I gave away so much stuff. Angry Karen. Let's see what Angry Karen has to say. Hard to sell. Yeah, Market 76 with the raffles that I've done, I've probably given away a billion caps worth of stuff. I think between December 21st and January 2nd, like 200, I forget what, I think it was like 211 raffles. A lot of it was community driven too. I was doing a holiday raffle event, and it started out like I had certain things I was going to give away, and I just did a little post, and you know, I was thinking about, since every Enclave mod is now available to be gotten, I'd really like to do a raffle giving somebody one of every single mod. And then like the whole community kind of started to get together, and we all farmed up every mod to give away. And then that kind of started snowballing, and people started contributing more and more stuff. And yeah, there was not a single god roll in the game that we didn't end up giving away during that event. And yeah, it kind of started a trend. For a while there, I was doing like one kind of themed event. January was Junk January, gave away, I don't know, like 50,000 of every junk. Thank you for the follow, MF Razor. Yeah, and also during that event, somebody that I known in the past. Hey, thank you for the follow, Castro. Somebody that I had known in the past that had stopped playing like 6 months before. They had heard about the holiday raffle, and they contacted me and said that they wanted to reinstall the game, and they gave me like everything they owned. And we gave away all that stuff, and that happened a couple times where people just gave me a bunch of stuff to coordinate giving it away. And back in I don't know if anyone even watched my fixer rolling videos. But I had rolled, I don't know, at least 3,000 fixers, and I saved them all. And I went and gave away, I don't know, like 1,000 fixers for a few days. That was fun. Like, hey, you just want 116 fixers. You just want 150 fixers. Kind of a loot whore. Flash, I am trying not to be a hoarder. So save everything that's not script, and then every once in a while I'll just be like, alright, you guys ready? Here is 150 unyielding pieces of armor. Fun. I am still looking for another plan called golf cart. If I can get one golf cart plan, do a raffle giving away one of every single seasonal event plan, and everything but that one. Do G rolls more times than I brush my teeth. It takes work. Turning in script every day on your alts for a long time. Everyone most commented saying on my videos is, how do you get all those modules? Turn in script every day for it feels like eternity. never knew again. Beep, 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 beep. Absolutely not. Just like we were talking before about the false pattern recognition, I am not doing anything different to get the god rolls other than rolling thousands of times. Luck is not any better than anybody else's. Little ninja spot up here. Alright, perch. Speaking of the devil, since got Tuesday, probably take a day off, stream and organize all my stuff and get it rid of. But best time to do giveaways and all that kind of things is right when a new season pops, because we get everyone coming back just to do the content and stuff. The servers will be busy and hopping for a little while here. Week. Are you missing any plans in the game? I know you don't learn Elder's Mark. Yes, the only plan I don't know in the game is Elder's Mark. I need to go to the plan mule. There's a Discord called the Plan Collectors, and there's a really nice Discord too. I'm not speaking from experience. I've literally never read anything on there, but they do have a service in there. It's called the Plan Mule. They have like a select people that have every single tradable game plan in the game on them, like in their bags, and you can go and schedule with them to go meet up with them and open up trades. You can take screenshots of all the plans that don't say known. Oh, let me link that here. And yeah, so I need to go and check with them. Just you never know when something slips past your fingers. The last time I swore there was like I knew the exact 4 plans that I didn't need to go learn the game, and I went to the mule collector and all I needed like 75. There's that link for that Discord. This thing here. But yeah, go and plan the for there, and you go down to plan meal checks. Here, I'll link that as well. Only did it one time. Did it one time, and I went in there and I did a request, and it was like at 1 in the morning. When I went to bed, I saw that they had messaged me. And then I did it again like later that day, and it was like within an hour or something. I had the message. There was like 3 of us that said, "You 3 come meet me now." And they have it for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Definitely worth going and checking out. And yes, Elder's Mark. If you learn Elder's Mark, it will not drop for you in game ever again. So that is the one plan I intentionally not know. I have it in cash. I want to farm it. For anyone that doesn't know, the Brotherhood of Steel, the technical data turn-ins, you have the chance of, it will drop whatever the lowest level plan that you do not know, starting at Knight, then like Knight Captain, Sergeant, all the Paladin up to Elder. If you do learn them all, sorry, you're kind of quiet on YouTube. Is that better? You move my mic better to my face. Oh, the Elder Paint. Yeah, Elder Paint. That better sound? Much better, right? Yeah. Little headset's got like a little plastic thing, mic thing, and I like angle it towards my face, but it slowly unravels itself back to its default position away from my mouth. We need to kill him fast. Do we? Alright. Turn on my pew pew juice. Unless I'll make sure I'm reloaded. I can really do. Dude has not learned good courage. I don't know. Base. Want to jump? Jump the jamboree. How's that going on? On this. Takes like 5 minutes to start. So. Like I'm tanking. Oh, I missed my rope. Ah, I didn't get far enough. You jerk. You have room in the group inside the event. I can come. Oh, here, I'll make a new team. Bendy. Fast travel in. Okay. Gonna die. Yep. Really feel it when you don't have that 25 less AP cost on the weapon. Good. Can you just melt it down? Indeed for the win. A rude Canadian. How dare you? How's it going? You're having a great day. Hey, only a Canadian can. Loot here. our armor so we don't die immediately when we get outside this place. Oh, we have 10 people watching on Twitch. Getting some Twitch action. How you die? Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. See where the safe zone is from here. Notice they launched the nuke. They launched it somewhere different. When it goes, take too long to respawn. Yeah. I know people that come in here and just I kind of think the dude and just sit there and farm screws all day. They put it kind of. I normally put it like circle right here. So this way, safe zone is right here. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Like doing it over there because that's where the fast travel spot is. Okay. Oh, moonshine's done. No one started it, huh? Crazy jokers. How's it going? Heavy. Yeah, I didn't pour it outside. Go inside. Yeah, it bugs out sometimes. That happened to me yesterday. I don't know if it was I was right in the middle of clicking the map or like I was doing something. I click on escape and something right then, and when I clicked back, I was still just killing in there. Expedition team. Welcome. Up though. Speak of the devil, it's on my laptop. Getting about it. Laptop, if I leave it alone, the screen goes away. On that power save. Makes the game unplayable. Where is another good place to respawn your items? Basically anywhere. I kind of found Somerville place just good enough. I've had people say that they don't even really leave Fort Defiance. Like it take you a while, but yeah, especially go up to the 4th floor. There's probably like 50 items ish, maybe up in the 4th floor there. You can run around everywhere, all over the place. Basically, if you think about it, anywhere with a pool table somewhere, probably a good place to get a bunch of loot, because pool table's got like 10 or 15 pieces. Here, there's probably 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, getting the 255 items doesn't really take that long. Like you can go over here, probably all of Sutton, probably get a couple hundred, maybe 100 something just from looting all that. You can go inside the overseer's house. It probably has 50 things just in there to click. You can go over to White Springs. You can click all of the oh, another good place is the Watoga High School. I wouldn't. I used to go and form plastic in there. It's kind of annoying to go and do because you have to run around the entire place. But you go into the like the cafeteria area. There's like 4 napkins, 4 forks, 4 knives, and 4 plates on every table. You know, you can get a whole bunch of stuff in there. Can you mod me a jetpack on my excavator torso? Those were very, very